I'm looking at me when I'm walking past the mirror. Don't stress through the night at a time, and my life ain't worried about if you feel it. Got my head on straight, I got my vibe right. I ain't gonna let you kill it. See, I wouldn't change my life. My life's just fine, 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 fine. Ooh, fine, 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 fine. Ooh, just fine, 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 fine. Ooh, see, I wouldn't change my life. My life's just feels so good when you're doing all the things that you wanna do. Get the best out of life, treat yourself to something new. Keep your head up high in yourself, believe in you, believe me. Having a really good time, I'm not complaining, and I'ma still wear a smile if it's raining. I gotta enjoy myself regardless. I appreciate life, I'm so glad that it's mine. So I like what I see when I'm looking at me when I'm walking past the mirror. Ain't worried about you and what you're gonna do, I'm a lady, so I must stay classy. Gotta keep it high, keep it together if I want to get better. See, I wouldn't change my life. My life's just fine, 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 fine. Ooh, fine, 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 fine. See, I wouldn't change my life. I ain't gonna let nothing get in my way. No, no matter what nobody has to say. Oh, I ain't gonna let nothing get in my way. No matter what nobody has to say. Feels so good when you're doing all the things that you wanna do. Get the best out of life, treat yourself to something new. It's a really good thing to say that I won't change my life. My life's just fine, 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 see, I won't change my life. My life's just fine. I see when I'm looking at me when I'm walking past the mirror. Don't stress through the night at a time, and my life ain't worried about if you feel it. Got my head on straight, I got my vibe right. I ain't gonna let you kill it. See, I won't change my life. My life's just fine, 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 see, I won't change my life. My life's just fine. Hey, oh, hey, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf, putting it on my chain, wearing it round my neck. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my car, wherever I choose to go. It won't take me far. I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 golden, living my life like it's 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 golden.
Hey guys, welcome to today's free masterclass Draping for Dollars, and we are going to talk all positioning. I am so glad that you guys are here and joining me on this masterclass. Are you guys ready to jump in?
Yes.
Let me make sure my chat is up. Hey Alicia, hey
Hi,
let me
everyone.
get okay. You guys let me know if you can see my screen. Put me
Yes.
chat up. Okay, perfect. All right, so here we are. I'm super excited. We're gonna have fun as usual. If you guys was here last week, welcome to this week because it's going to be an exciting and invigorating class as always. If you're really ready to take your draping to the next level and book those higher ticket clients that you're looking for, this is where you need to be. I also need you guys to put a fire emoji in the chat. Put it down in the chat, and while I find my chat. I see some familiar faces. Thank you for joining me as you guys always do. Let me get my chat up here. Y'all know my chat is my life. Because y'all be saying some amazing things. Okay, we did our time, but we're about to jump in. Who is ready to take their draping to the next level? I want to know who is in the building. A lot of you guys signed up for the class. Some people are catching on the replay. Some people have upgraded to VIP, and I'm so excited to host that session with you guys. And yeah, I want to know who is in the room, who is ready. Put it in. I can't find my chat. Hold on, y'all. Why I can't put it over? Let me just put it. Okay, see, the chat get me going. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Alicia. Okay, there we go. At the end of the day, guys, last week I had an amazing masterclass, Draping for Dollars, but our focus was what? It was all about finding the people, right? But today, guys, we're going to get into some different strategies. I really want to bring you up to speed in case you missed last week's training. It was all about people understanding how to attract premium clients, because at the end of the day, that's what you guys are in this draping game, in these draping streets to do. This is foundational because you really need to know how to position before you really can position yourself, right? You need to know all about positioning, because if you're going out there saying you do this thing, who are you really talking to? And you really want people to see you in a light of like, yeah, okay, that's who I want. That's who I'm going to pay. So if you want the replay to last week, which was all about focused on people, I got an invitation for you guys at the end of today's class. If you take me up on it, guess what? I'm going to throw in VIP access, totally complimentary, right? After today's session. This is where you'll get access to the replays for the Draping for Dollars Masterclass series, because each week we actually focus on a different pillar that we offer here at the Posh Academy, or that our focus is when it comes to getting your coin. Before we jump in, guys, let's do a roll call. Tell me where you guys are zooming from. Even over here on these platforms, tell me where you guys are viewing from. I want to know where you guys are. And I also want to be real with you, because I don't know no other way to be. I want you guys to realize that knowledge is nothing without action. I say it all the time because it is true. If you're serious about really securing those premium clients, I really need you guys to engage, participate, and best of all, take notes, because I'm going to really drop some nuggets for you guys today. I want you guys to understand also everything about I'm going to give you guys, every tip I'm going to give you. If you choose to do nothing with it, that is going to be one of the biggest reasons why you're not moving, why you're not growing, why you're not elevating, right? So you have to definitely put action behind it. And if you're ready to put some action behind these tips that I'm about to share with you, drop a fire emoji down in the comments, please. Drop it down in the chat. Y'all light me up with the chat. Okay, Charlotte. Nacadocious. Okay, Ashley. Come on, Ashley. Come on through. I love it. So who is this class for? Who is this masterclass for? Guys, this masterclass, we craft this masterclass every time, we make it better, but this is for those that's really ready to elevate their draping business and attract premium clients. If you're just coming in, I definitely want to welcome you to Draping for Dollars, the positioning edition. And if you're ready to learn how to be seen, how to attract the premium clients and stay consistently booked, y'all already know what I want y'all to do. Put a money sign down in the comments. Before we dive deep into the how, guys, because I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do it, but I really want to talk about why positioning is everything for your business. Because let me tell you, how you position yourself in the marketplace determines the quality of clients that you actually attract, right? The prices that you can command and the level of ease or struggle in your business. Now, why is positioning everything? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Number one, positioning is definitely what makes people see you as what? The expert. I mean, you know your stuff. You are that girl or guy, right? When you are positioned properly and correctly, people just assume that you are the best choice before they even speak to you. When I tell you guys a positioning is really important about attraction, it is. Before people come to your door, they already have an idea of how much money they want to spend with you, right? Think about the luxury brands. Louis Vuitton, baby, they don't explain why their bags cost thousands of dollars. Their brand positioning does it for them. It does all the work. Before you even walk in the store, when you're walking past the store, you already feel what it wants you to feel, right? You need that same effect in your draping business because you can do it. Positioning also determines how much inbound traffic you're going to get. Now, business is a lot harder when you're constantly chasing clients. I don't know about you guys, but I've been there, I've done that, and I wanted to get as far away from that whole era as quick as possible, right? But when you are positioned as an industry leader, guess what happens? Clients come to you. They come looking for you, and they are already convinced of the value that you have, the value that you bring, and the value that you offer, right? I want you guys to think about the difference between a celebrity hairstylist and just say a random hairstylist at a local beauty salon. The celebrity stylists ain't chasing bookings, baby. They are booked and busy all the time. Clients are lining up for them. They have wait lists. And the stylists today, baby, don't let me get started. But where did they get that confidence from? They pulling all of these new tricks. And why though? Because they are in demand. Positioning builds trust before you even have a conversation. Guys, that is key. High ticket clients don't what? They don't buy services. They buy trust. They buy confidence. Your positioning should make people feel like she is or he is the only one who can do this at the level that I desire. The moment somebody land on your website, right, your social media platforms, wherever you are, and the moment they hear your name in the industry, they should already know that you are a go-to person in your marketplace. That is the idea that you want people to have when it comes down to you and your brand. Positioning equals what? It equals power. The stronger your positioning, the easier it is to attract clients, charge higher prices, and close deals with confidence. It's nothing worse than showing up in your marketplace and you're not confident and you're not feeling that you're going to close it, right? You're going to attract the right people. When you don't feel that way, that is exactly what you attract. The vice versa is what we're talking about today, positioning properly. So now that we know why positioning matters, I want to talk about 3 game-changing ways to position yourself for consistent high ticket success. Consistency is where it's at. When you don't have to go out there running and looking for it, you have people that's coming to you in demand. That is where you want to be, not just in the draping marketplace, with whatever it is that you guys offer. So if you are ready, because I know I'm ready, if y'all ready, I need you to put I'm ready in the chat. If you're really ready to position yourself as a premium expert in your marketplace, in your city, in your region, in your area, drop I'm ready. Now let me go over here and look at my chat. Let me see who I'm talking to. I need to know who I'm talking to. Oh, come on, Tiffany. Come on, Sharon. Come on, Sandra. Come on, Shanita in the building. Okay, come on, Murray. See, I just knew I wasn't by myself because I'm ready. I can't be ready by myself. All right. Main thing, guys, I can definitely promise you that if we do one thing together today, you will have a proven blueprint for building, growing, and scaling a 6-figure draping business. Because we're not in here to collect pennies, right? And peanuts. That's not what we do. I can promise you that if you guys lock in today and you stay to the end, not only will you have my blueprint, but you will have one key pillar to building, growing, and scaling the 6-figure draping business that you desire. And that is something you'll have today, right? Today's pillar is all about positioning. I covered 3. That is what we focus on here at the Posh Academy. So if you guys are ready, let's get into it. I can definitely help. This is honestly something I'm super passionate about. I am passionate passionate about helping you really take things to the next level. Like that's what it's all about, right? I don't like staying stagnant. I don't like people around me staying stagnant, because everything that stays stagnant and doesn't grow is what? I'm not going to say that word here on my masterclass, but y'all get the picture. Y'all get the picture. And those of you who are interested, guys, I definitely have something at the end of today's masterclass that is guaranteed to help you. I just want you guys to hang tight throughout the whole masterclass. House rules. Let's cover it. Let's cover it. Number one, have fun. Guys, I like having fun in everything I do. When things are not fun, I'm out. I'm out. Number two, stay to the end. VIP, get exclusive access. So if you upgraded to VIP, definitely hang around. Number three is let us support you. Team Posh is here in the building, and they're in the chat here to help you. I want you guys, number four, to get what you came here for. There's no way 125 people signed up just to come and hear me ramble. I mean, I know I make y'all kiki and all, but baby, I'm about to drop some nuggets. So whatever I say and whatever you gravitate to, number five is take action. Do something with the information if you're really looking to change your situation, okay? Now, this training, guys, I love doing these trainings. I really do. I'm not going to lie. I get excited every time I do it, which is why I like changing them up, because I really want to help you take the guesswork out of how you're going to keep your business booming, right? Because we face some challenging times. But what if your business could thrive no matter what's happening in the economy, no matter what's happening on social media? I really want you guys to leave today knowing that four-figure, five-figure clients, guess what? That is the Posh standard, right? You get to command and demand premium clients, because I'm going to break down three critical business elements that's going to take your business to the next level, right? I want you guys to level up like one of my previous students here. I love talking about Kim. Kim is simply amazing. I talk about Kim a lot because I have so many people in my tribe that I'm just over the moon in love with, and I'm in love with their progress. I'm in love with their implementation. I'm in love with the level of success that they are achieving. And Kim been in my tribe for years, right? And she's been trying to come to classes for I don't even know how many years, but quite a few. And then finally made it, right? But how I see it is, before Kim even came to my class, I thought she was doing amazing things already. I was like, okay, I don't even know why she's here. But for whatever the reason was, she decided to come, and she was thrilled that she came, right? So my whole thing is, some of you guys, I get it. Some of you guys, y'all drape amazing. Y'all work is amazing. But if you're lacking those other two pillars, right? It's not just about design. It's other things that you're really going to need to attract the people that you want to work with, so that you can make the money you desire to make. So at the point is, no matter what level you are, even if you've been in the game for a while, it's always something to learn. Now, guys, I know y'all probably like, who is this girl? Because some of you guys are new. But before we jump in, I want to tell you guys, like, why am I so passionate about it? Two, some of the things that I was able to accomplish. And three, why I ain't going nowhere. Draping has changed my entire life, right? And it's just one of the things I'm passionate about. So why should you be listening to me? Well, I'm about to tell you. I was a creative just not even long ago, y'all. I tell this story often, and because so many people come in and out of my ecosystem, and they don't have no idea. They just see me as Precious today. A lot of you guys knew who I was, Precious, 7 years ago, the struggling Precious that couldn't figure it out, especially when it came to this draping, because there were no resources, right? I'm trying to get help. I'm trying to get assistance. I'm trying to learn. And it was scarce. It was real scarce for me to get in. I kept hearing a bunch of no's, because draping really wasn't a prominent thing. Was people doing it? Yeah, but it was that overlooked amazing skill set, but it was so overlooked. And I just fell in love with it, and I was determined to put a name on it, and have it attract and not attract, but have it earn something in my eye, y'all, sorry. Have it earn the respect that it deserved. And in doing all that groundbreaking work, I was able to generate nearly now $2 million in my business, and building the Posh Network, where I help other people, because me going through it and me seeing it and me doing it and creating these different frameworks and blueprints so that your process could be a lot easier. I don't want you to have a 7-year track record, right? I want you to have the same amount of success, but in a shorter time period. Okay? That's what this is all about. So again, I was just a couple of years ago making $14 an hour, right? Went to a wedding. That's where I was inspired. And it just changed everything. I decided I could do this. Like if they could do it, like I know I'm talented, I could do it. But I didn't stop with the thought or the notion that I could do it. The same thing I'm doing, I'm telling you guys to do, which is implement, take action. Don't just have those feelings in your gut. Like, I know I should be able to do it. Like they're not better than me. Do something about it. And that's what I did. I just did something about it. That's the only difference between me and you. I hit the ground running and I never freaking stopped. Once I made my mind up and I built my exit strategy to leave a $14 an hour paying job, leave my city, leave everything that no longer served this next level of where I was going, everything has changed, right? And now being able to sit here now, it's just humbling because what if I decided not to do anything, right? Where the heck would I be today? What if I decided to not bet on myself? I have no idea where I would be. I would still be busted and disgusted and just miserable. I would, but that's not the situation. So I'm going to share with y'all.
Precious Stevens, a best-selling author and event draping expert, rose from the streets of Baltimore to become a leader in the industry, the founder and visionary behind the Posh Academy. Her journey inspires dreamers worldwide, proving that humble beginnings don't define potential. With her love and mastery in premium draping, she is showing her audience that anything is possible. Through the Posh Academy, Precious has taught over 3,700 students virtually and built a loyal community of over 80,000 members. She has collaborated with top suppliers like F. Remark, CB Linens, and Georgia Expo, featured in publications such as Adult Voyage, Newsbreak, Femi Mag, and She Magazine. Her story is widely celebrated. In just 4 years, her company has generated over $1.5 million in revenue. Please welcome to the stage the draping queen herself, Precious Stevens.
So guys, there you have it. The main thing is starting from humble beginnings. That does not and should not be your story, right? It doesn't have to end. How you start is not how you end, right? And being able to take charge of your next step is what's going to ultimately be relatable to your next level, right? So before we move, I want all of you guys be honest. For one, I just want you to be honest with yourself and take a very quick assessment and think of some things like, where are you at right now, right? I want to ask you guys this very intimate question. And again, this is no sense. Don't lie to make things look good, because ultimately you'll be lying to yourself. And if you're honest with yourself, then you can start making the necessary changes that's going to be required for you to move the needle. I want you guys to tell me in the chat, where do your premium clients, how do they find you, right? How are you currently marketing? Like when people actually book your service or whatever the case is, how are they finding you? And I want you to think about the highest paying client you've had. Not the ones you don't want to work with, or the ones you just only took the gig because you had to pay a bill, right? That is not what we're talking about. We're talking about your highest paying client. How did they find you, or how did you find them? Also, where do most of your clients come from right now? Is it social media? Is it referrals? Is it walk-ins? Because some of you guys do have an actual storefront. I'm gonna check the chat, see what you guys got. Social media, word of mouth, referrals. I love it. Referrals. Referrals is major. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna share something with y'all today. Sandra say still getting it. Don't worry, Sandra, we got you, girl. Not doing much marketing at this time, but from word of mouth and referrals. Okay, word of mouth and referrals. I like it. Okay, but if you had to choose one premium client in the next 30 days, right? Are you confident that your positioning is going to bring in the traffic or the referrals that you need? I want you guys to think about it, right? Really think about that for a second. And we talk about 30 days. It may sound like a lot, and realistically it's not. Because when you're looking and marketing, that is like a process and that's a journey. So in 30 days, if you wanted to find this one premium client, do you feel like that can happen? And I want you guys to tell me why or why not. Be super honest, because I'm only here to help y'all, right? This is when they say a no judgment zone, that is definitely the truth. When I really have the raw what it looks like, then I can go in the lab and cook up some stuff because I like helping people. I get super excited when that is happening. This is about identifying where you are now so that you can get to where you want to be, right? Drop your reasons down in the chat. This is going to be more important than you think. One thing, some of us lie to ourselves, right? We lie to ourselves. But when you are bare bones and you're honest with yourself, then the real work, you're allowing it to actually happen, right? If you've answered yes, let me see what y'all said over here. I love it. Thank you, Donna, for your honesty. I love that. If you answered yes, guess what? Congratulations. Congratulations. That means you're already in the right rooms, right? You're positioned to attract premium clients. But here's my challenge for you guys. If you said yes, are you consistently bringing in premium clients every month, right? If not, then we're going to refine your positioning even further so it'll increase your volume. Meaning if you are attracting or if you have attracted someone, you can get more because guess what? It's thousands of other people just like them. If you're positioning very well, you can always improve your visibility, right? You can increase your inbound leads. You can also expand your influence. That was one thing that I deeply focused on because I already knew I had something great, right? My thing was getting in front of more eyeballs because I knew that in front of the eyeballs I had, they love what I had going on. The thing was to get in front of more. So this is where it can actually help you guys, right? But my other gals and guys, if you answered no, then I don't want you guys to worry either. Because if you answered no, that's exactly why you signed up for today's training. So rest assured, you're not by yourself. You are really about to learn exactly what to change to position yourself as the premium draping expert in your marketplace, in your city, in your region, in your area. I want you guys to get your notes because I'm really going to give y'all some good stuff because we're diving into the three major ways to increase your visibility, your credibility, and your high ticket client flow, because that is what we're looking for. First, for those who's ready, I want you to know that this is all a part of the trifecta, right? When I say the trifecta, we focus on three key areas here at the Posh Academy. The first pillar is learning about the blueprint, right? The blueprint allows you to attract clients. It allows you to even attract companies because that is a whole market, right? They have the budgets you're looking for. And we're not just talking about one-time hitters. We're talking about recurring revenue, meaning they're coming on all the time on autopilot, right? That's the fun money because you know it's coming. I want to have a little talk with you guys for a little bit, right? Because I see this a lot. I see so many designers stuck in what I call the P and P method, and that's the post and pray. Man, I'm just going to post and I'm going to pray about it. Baby, if this has been something you've been doing, I need you to realize, one, you need to stop. I need you to put a strategy behind it. Because if this is happening, I get it, but let's change it because they believe that if they just post on social media, right, somehow, some way, magically, people are just going to appear. And not just people, they really expect that they're going to attract these premium clients. Or what's even worse, right? A lot of you guys, I get it, is doing the referrals. And I like that too. I like referrals because that's an easy marketing tactic. But they think that their friends or their family is going to be their main customers. I ain't gonna lie, I got into it like that too. I just knew because I had a big family. I'm like, oh, I'm good. Newsflash: your family is not your target audience. I'm gonna say that one more time. Your family and even some of your friends, they are not your target audience. The real problem is that posting, guys, and praying about it, that's a passive approach, right? It keeps you waiting instead of putting you in the front seat of your dream clients. This is who you want to work with. This is who you want to attract. You can't just post pretty pictures and expect people to just flood your inbox like, oh my God, I want to work with you and pay the kind of money that you desire. You got to be strategic about positioning. You got to be strategic about outreach, and you got to be strategic about visibility. But I know y'all probably like, that's a lot, but I know y'all probably like, Precious, that's a lot, but it's not. I don't want you guys to worry because I said I'm gonna give y'all some nuggets. And guess what? Even if you've been in my master classes before, you haven't been in this one. Here is my girl, TT. TT has been with me for a while, a couple years now. TT is constantly investing in her business. This is a prime example of what investing in you looks like. Not only that, this is a prime example of what doing the work looks like because the results that TT desired but wasn't getting, and this is Teresa, wasn't getting a couple years ago, it's only happening now, and the transition is happening now, and we are all here to witness it because she's taken us on her journey. It's only happening now because she's implementing the things that she has learned, right? She's implementing, she's doing the work. We see her doing it. And then in turn, we see her attracting different kind of clientele. We see her doing different kind of drapery. We see it, right? Before our own eyes. So Teresa is like one of my prime students, right? People that take your information and implement. And not only that, they invest in other areas of their business. They invest in the marketing. They invest into the inventory because all of this is required, right? And then just like TT, guys, that's exactly what you guys can have. Because positioning is all about where you are in the marketplace and how you show up. That's it. That's all positioning is, right? Think about a concert. And I like concerts. I love concerts. But think about a concert. Where would you want to sit in the concert to get the best view? You want to sit in nosebleed? You can stay up there by yourself, baby. I ain't going to bed. I'm trying to tell you, in business, position is all about placing yourself where the premium clients can easily see and they can easily choose you. That's what it's all about. But you have to have the strategy in order for that to happen. I'm going to give you guys three winning strategies today that you can implement to help make this happen. Number one, local positioning. I know, I get it. Social media is that girl or guy, but local positioning, guys, is where it's at. That's one of them. This is your local market, right? This is one of the most underutilized sources of premium clients. I'm going to show you exactly how you can tap into it because it's not as hard as you think. High-end clients, guess what they do? They trust referrals. You got a lot of you guys say y'all get repeat, y'all get clientele from referrals. But that's what high-end clients trust. They trust referrals. They trust personal connections more than anything. And if you're not physically present in your industry, what are you doing? You are losing opportunity. You are providing opportunity to someone else who may not even be as good as you, but they may be more consistent, right? They may show up. So that is what you're doing. How to dominate locally and get recurring high ticket clients is one of the things that you definitely should be interested in doing right away because that is your area, right? You should navigate and dominate not only your marketplace, but definitely your area. One thing you can easily do is become a vendor for corporations, institutions, government organizations. It's a couple of young ladies. I got a couple mentees that's all they do is government. I got a couple people in my tribe. That's all they do is government. So it's so many different ways that you can attract a higher ticket clientele where you're not looking and chasing down clients. And this is a couple of them right here. So definitely, this is where I want you guys definitely writing your notes down. Become a vendor for corporations, institutions as well, and government organizations. When you looking out for these kind of entities, definitely join your chamber of commerce. Guys, when I was told to do this, when I first started, it was a couple things. They said, join us. But joining the chamber of commerce probably was one of the most, not necessarily lucrative, but it was one of the most valuable things I did because being able to connect with those people that are in that kind of arena, it just was different for me. That when you're hooking up with those kind of elite people or people of, doing the kind of events you want to do, and they got the budgets to do it, you're in a good place. You don't have to chase down people on social media. So definitely join your chamber of commerce and network with business leaders, right? Don't think that these business leaders ain't out there partying. They're having events, right? They're having all kinds of events. And guess what? These events can really utilize your services. So definitely that's one for the go. Join your local chamber. And then leverage your signage. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, people think that this does not work, and it does. When it comes down to signage, even down to car wraps, truck wraps, I see us a lot with the trucks. Guys, it's key. It helps you stand out. Not only that, become recognizable. You know how many people you're passing on the highway that be like, ooh, it's a game changer. I'm trying to tell you. Even business cards. I don't know. When it comes to certain arenas, and I kind of got checked last year. I did a lot of networking events last year, and I normally have like a digital card, but some people still want a physical card. So even if you are still current physical cards, guys, they still work. They definitely still work. And with the truck wraps, I remember being here in Atlanta, and I didn't even see the company name at first. I just seen it was like a truck wrap, and it had all this decor stuff on it. And you, come on now, my eyes went straight to it, beeline straight to it. And then I seen, I think it was Pump Posh Rentals, and I was like, man, did I not take that number down? For one, I kept hearing about these guys, but to actually see the truck, it was impressive to me. And that is the power of signage. Can you imagine how many people would see you guys stuff, especially y'all with these what's these trucks called? I don't know, but I want one. But those trucks, like, definitely put your information on it, because you never know who would need your services that you're passing on a highway, on a road, whatever it is, right? Main thing is wear your brand everywhere. You are your best marketing tool. We talked about this in mentorship yesterday. I'm branded all the time. All the time. If I could sit here and wear all the brands that I wore my entire life, why not brand myself and support my own company and let people and remind people of who I am and what I do and why they need my service? I started out doing this. I started out this way. And once I seen how, and how key it was and how it would just attract people, no matter where I was, I could be in Walmart, child, somebody's tapping me. And I'm like, wow, that's why now you still see me do the same exact thing, because it works. I could be in a flower shop and I'm looking for stuff for a class or something. You know how many people come up to me and recognize who I am? Or they just recognize the brand? Branding is everything. I'm trying to tell you guys. So I want to know, which local strategy do you commit? Keyword, commit to implementing today. Because when you show up consistently in your community, guys, guess what happens? You become the go-to designer for premium clients. The main thing is showing up consistently. Don't be over here doing this. Yeah, you the draping expert, and then you over here doing this. And they like, if they got scratched their head, baby, they already going to somebody else. I'm telling you right now. They got scratched their head and they confused, they're going to someone else. So definitely be consistent in your marketing. Number 2, digital. Now, y'all know digital ain't going nowhere. I love digital. Digital positioning. That's number 2. I want to talk about digital presence because, listen, social media is very powerful, right? But it's not a strategy by itself. It is a tool. And when it's used right, guess what it can become? It can become a 24/7 client generating machine. I mean, just that fast. It's like the people that signed up for this masterclass in the past couple of days was ridiculous. And that is the power that social media can deliver. But without a strategy, guys, it ain't going to happen. And speaking of, here's one of another amazing mentees. Now, Alicia been with me for a while too. She's another one that consistently is investing in her education. She's investing in her brand. She's investing in her knowledge. She's investing in everything needed to take her to that next level. Not only has her brand evolved and grown, so has her income, right? That's one of the most exciting parts because that's what everybody want to see. They want to see that they make more money. That's one of the exciting parts when I'm able to work with people and you see things happen, right? She's come to a couple of classes and she got coming to an upcoming class, right? Not only that, she's also a certified draping instructor in training. So if that is not progression, right? That's showing someone that not only started from a YouTube video, because that's how she found me on YouTube, so now she's in a draping instructor program. That is consistently year after year, just constantly investing in your brand, right? The biggest takeaway right here is always practice and then invest in what is necessary, what's needed for you to get to that next level. The only way you really going to be able to invest is if you're honest with yourself. What is it that you need? Be the what? What do you need? Who do you need? How is it going to get done? Right? So being able to work with Alicia has been phenomenal. And I love working with my mentees, my CDIs, people that's in the tribe, people that's on YouTube. This is what it's all about, right? Having that omnipresence when you're on social media. When someone finds you guys locally, what do you think they do? Y'all tell me down in the comments. I know y'all know. Alicia threw the dollar signs. I like it. What do you think they do? First thing they do is check your social media. What will they see? Ask yourself this and write it down. Be honest with yourself. Be super honest. When somebody go to check your sites, when they go to check your profiles, what is it that they're going to see? Are they going to be clear on what it is you do and at the level that you do it? Your online presence, guys, should be a direct extension of your premium positioning. You can't just tell me what you do and then I go and look on your platforms and I'm like, skirt, what? The math ain't mathing. So this is what positioning is all about, right? Let me go see what you guys said. Oh, look at y'all. So the first thing, guys, that premium clients do after they hear about you, especially these premium ones, they check your social media. That's the first place they go. It used to be other avenues, but social media now is like Bible. That's exactly where they're going. And I want you to ask yourself, what are they seeing, right? Are they seeing someone that looks like the go-to premium draping expert? Or are they seeing someone that's dibbling and dabbling in this and that and everything, and they don't really know what it is that you do? Are they seeing someone that say they provide this service, but all you see them doing is going out and partying and at all of the brunch spots? Like, what is it that they're seeing? This is important, right? I'm trying to tell you, if you sit and think about what it is they're seeing and what it is you would like them to see, now it's time to take control over your premium positioning, right? This is what it's all about. Inconsistent posts don't clearly communicate who you are or what you offer at all. It doesn't. Positioning starts with clarity, right? If your digital presence is confusing, I ain't gonna lie, I remember at one time mine was too. If it's confusing, you are losing clients because confused buyers don't buy. They don't buy. So I want you guys to ask yourself, right? What do you need to do to position yourself digitally, right? One thing I want you to do is pick 3 top platforms. Just pick 3. I know you're probably on a lot of them, but I want you to optimize your profile. Pick the 3 that you can commit to. I'm on every profile you can think of, right? You do not see me active on all those profiles. I could not keep up with that. I'm not a robot, but I have my top 3. My profiles are optimized. And when they go there, they can see that I'm consistent, I'm engaging. People say that about my platforms all the time. They say, you really know your people, you comment back, because I am nurturing my platforms, right? You don't need to be everywhere. You don't. Premium clients will find you on the platform that they use. And if you're clear on what platform they use, that's definitely the one you want to be on. Optimize your bio, add a clear value statement, right? Don't make it all about you. Some of you guys' bios is all about you, and it says nothing about the people that you offer. That's a big no-no. That's a big no-no. People want to see what's in it for them. Like, oh, okay, that's what you do, but what's in it for me? You got to make sure that people know exactly what you do, but also how they can book you. People, they'll have in their bios what they do, but they won't have a link. Like, all right, how we gonna connect? how can I get you? When I'm looking around for like different vendors and things, this is one of my biggest pet peeves, is I can't find out where they are located because it doesn't say, and then I can't find a way to book them, right? It's one of my things. So definitely don't have that happening on you guys' bios, right? Not saying go today and clean all of them up, but pick your 3 that you're going to clean up. Second thing is pin a high value post that shows your expertise or your best work. This should be a post that is super clear, because one, if you pin it, that means every time someone goes to your profile, that's going to be the first thing they see, right? You can't post, well, you can, but I wouldn't. It's hard to post a value post every day in hopes that you're going to attract people and see it. But if you pin it, then that's the first thing they see. When a client lands there, guess what? They ain't got to scroll all the way through. Like, what? Baby, that drives me nuts too. When I got to scroll all the way through to find out what these people do or where they at, you're going to lose people, right? Pin that post. Maybe you already have a post out there that you did that way. If you do, pin it. This is going to showcase your expertise. And whether it's a video, that's even more amazing, or your best work, it could be a testimonial, or it could be your premium work, your premium services. Then for God's sake, just make sure you pin it, right? And within that information, have your location. I can't tell you how many people I'm scrolling because I'm like, oh, this person is amazing. Then I find out they in Timbuktu. I'm like, oh, I ain't going there. So I just wasted my time, right? Third thing is using automations and clickable links to capture leads. This is going to be a biggie. It's going back to Teresa because I've seen it and it was very recent. Like when you have a system in place where you're able to actually capture your leads and then you're working those leads, right? Because your social media should not just be pretty. It should be more about working for how what it is that you do and working for you while you sleeping. This means that the clickable links, the automated responses, all of this is an easy way for clients to really inquire about what you do without waiting on you to manually respond. Y'all know people these days, baby, they ain't got time. If you take too long to respond, they're gonna go to someone. They gonna go to somebody else. You guys already know that. And then the fourth one, guys, you definitely should invest in a CRM because we are not just running a hobby. We are running a business. And here at the Posh Academy, we use a CRM, which is a client relationship manager. Because listen, premium businesses need premium systems. A CRM is going to capture your leads, it's going to nurture your leads, it's going to automate the follow-ups, it's going to do everything that you don't feel like doing, or things that you're going to drop the ball as a human naturally, right? And it's going to keep things flowing in your ecosystem and in your pipeline. That is how you turn an inquiry into a booking on autopilot. If you guys sit here like, oh, I got to send this out. Oh, I got to send this out. Baby, mix that in with life happening. Something is going to happen and get and bottleneck down the road where things aren't seamless, right? And nothing is worse than a process or an experience that's just all jumbled and all over the place, right? The people don't like that. So I want you guys to really think and be honest, be real. Too many designers, guys, think that they could just post pretty pictures, like I said, and magically people just going to pop out of thin air like, oh, yes, I want you. But premium clients do not book that way. They don't book off of looks alone. They book based off of clarity, credibility, and confidence. Period. You got to be clear on what are you doing? How are you helping them? You have to have credibility. They're not just going to get a Joe Schmo off the street, right? And then the confidence. They got to be confident that you're going to deliver what it is that they want. Your digital preference and your digital presence has to give them all three. So when you're creating your content, when you're creating and putting stuff out there, just check it. Like do a quick spot check. Is it clear? Am I building my credibility? Do it seem like, I know my stuff? Am I delivering what the people want? Or am I just talking about me? It makes a difference, right? I want you guys to tell me in the chat, be honest. Do you feel that your digital presence is positioning you for premium clients? I want you to be super honest. Yes or no? Yes or no? Or do you feel like we could fix a couple things? And it may not be nothing major. It just could be a little tweak. I want you guys to really drop digital power if you're ready to optimize your online presence. When you optimize your online presence, it has the ability to change everything happening in your business, right? I'm trying to tell you. Let me see what y'all saying over here. Okay, Shanita. Okay, Stephanie. Andre, I got to work on consistency. I love that. Consistency. I love that. Keisha, need a little tweak. Okay. No, Kathy, come on. Shanita, come on. She said, I'm starting today. I'm trying to tell you, that's what it's about, guys. This is it, though. This one right here. This is the big boy right here. We already covered local positioning, right? So this is where your city knows your name. That's local. Your city, they, put them on the map. We've mastered digital positioning, right? So this is where your social media needs to be really working for you 24/7 though, on autopilot. It needs to be working for you. But this monster right here, this strategy is where the real money is. And that's number 3, which is collaborative positioning. It can make things a lot easier if done properly. Now, I hope you didn't think all these things that I'm saying, you had to do it alone, because the biggest players in the game, they ain't grinding solo, right? I've been rolling solo for a long time. But some of my biggest wins were on collaborations, right? The main point is the big key players, guys, they're collaborating their way to the top. That is how it's happening. Collaboration is definitely one of the smartest and fastest ways to position yourself as a high value service provider. And this is going to happen without you spending a ton of money on ads. Not saying ads don't help or that ads don't work, But what if this freeway worked, right? You ain't got to put no money in the ads. What if this worked and it's just as powerful? Because it is. I want to ask you guys a question, right? Do y'all like working alone? You like out there grinding and being, do you guys like doing this alone? Be honest. If you do, tell me. And if you don't and feel like you want to do some collaborations, tell me that down in the comments. Because if you, feel as if you're alone but don't want to be, this is a key moment right here where this can easily stop. The biggest businesses, the wealthiest event professionals, they don't grind solo. They collaborate. Main thing is doing it the right way, right? So we're going to get into it. I know y'all probably like, well, Precious, you talk about who collaborate, but who should I collaborate with? Guys, I need you to take a screenshot of this list that I got on the screen right now, because these are so many different opportunities where you can easily collaborate, right? Who should you be partnering with to keep your calendar full and your rates premium? Is right here on the screen. I'm trying to tell you, take a screenshot, because these are over 20 most profitable partnerships for a premium draping designer, though. I'm trying to tell you, these are easy, profitable partnerships that will keep your calendar booked and your price is premium, though. That's the main thing. We don't want to just be booked, right? That ain't the point. When you do collaborations, you want it to be equally reciprocal, where you're winning in some area, right? So look at the list. And you can circle ones or whatever it is. Main thing is screenshot it so that you can always reference back to it later, because this is a very detailed list. This is a very good list that you can easily start working today. Collaboration, guys, is one of the smartest, like I said, and fastest ways to really position yourself, to bring new revenue, to bring new eyeballs into your business. Wait a minute, am I going the wrong way? I am, my fault. Main thing, I want you guys to realize there's so many different ways you can collaborate, though. It's so many different ways you can partner with other people. The main thing is realizing that you don't leave money on the table, right? I don't leave money on the table, so why would I expect you guys to leave money on the table? If you really want to position yourself as a premium draping expert, you need multiple streams of income flowing through your business. I did not generate nearly $2 million by draping events. I did not. I didn't. I made a hefty amount of money draping events, but not that amount. That came from diversification, right? One of the easiest low effort ways to bring in extra revenue is through affiliate partnerships. When I tell you guys, I was about to, because it was very profitable for me, when I was about to be done, or not necessarily done, but really go ham in another area and pivot this year, this was one of the streams, right? But now with my recommitment, because I've done it in my industry, my recommitment, I want to definitely let you guys realize you can too, right, with what you're already doing. Now, you guys know I don't gatekeep. I don't. One of the things that I do in my business is set up affiliate links that allow other designers or other clients refer me and earn while they're doing it, right? Think about it. Why do all the work alone when you can have a network of people that could be sending people your way and they're getting a little bit out of the deal, right? No matter what, when you're marketing, it's going to cost you something. It's going to cost you time. It's going to cost you money. Why not incentivize people that's helping you on your journey, right? This is smart money moves. And those of you I know it's a couple of people, especially in my mentorship, that not quite sure how affiliate marketing work. So here's how it works. You just set up an affiliate referral system, right? And this is where event planners, florists, venues, past clients, anyone in your ecosystem can send clients your way and get a percentage of the sale. Now, I know with us doing physical labor, sometimes I ain't doing that. But guys, I'm trying to tell you, this way you're only paying for results. You're not spending money on ads up front, hoping that you're attracting people, but you're just rewarding the people that's bringing people to your business, right? If they're bringing, that is a form of marketing. And this creates, what does it create? A win-win. It's a win-win. They make money and you get either high ticket clients or you make money, whatever the agreement is. But guess what? You're not doing a bunch of chasing. Can you imagine having 10 planners or 10 vendors referring premium clients to you every month without you lifting a finger? I'm trying to tell you, that's working smarter, guys, not harder. Now, who should be referring you guys? It's a couple people in our industry that could be referring you guys. Definitely wedding planners. Why? because brides always need draping or always want draping. I'm trying to tell you, it was someone, I can't even remember, someone on one of my posts said, I thought draping was dead. What? Even our biggest events, y'all go in there and take that draping down and see what you left with. It doesn't mean that everyone's work isn't phenomenal. It just means that draping plays a major part. So it is not going anywhere, right? You got your corporate event coordinators, right? They need what? They need setups for their business events. They do draping. It may not be all the elaborate stuff that you kind of want to play with, but still, one, they got the coin and they going to need the draping. You got your photographers and your videographers. They need drapery too. Now, I'm telling y'all, I'm giving you a little tip here. With the way Baroque draping is on the map, you guys definitely should be partnering with these guys to maybe do a style shoot or whatever it is, because it's going to attract people to their business and it's definitely going to attract people to yours. I'm trying to tell you, be on the lookout for that. Go seek them out. Not to mention the luxury venues. Now, if you are trying to tap into the market of premium, don't go to the Post. Why are you going to the Post and try and partner with them? That your premium clients ain't in there. You need to go to the luxury venues, right? If you're on their preferred vendor list, then guess what? You already got it made. And if you're not, you need to make the arrangements to become one of their preferred vendors. They're going to refer you. You guys make a special arrangement, whatever it is. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. So I want to ask you guys, think about it, really think about it. And this is something I normally do at the beginning of the year. I'll be having it is on my wall, and I call it on my wall is just my list of 10, but I have a list of 100. And it'd be 100 people that I want to work with to some way, in some capacity, right? I want you to think of the same thing. Who in your network can be sending you business right now? Who in your network can be sending you business right now? Think about it. Write that name down on the paper. Whatever y'all writing your notes on, write that name down, because it's time to really start making these partnerships work for you. Don't keep the thoughts up in your head like, oh yeah, we could do this together. Man, so much can happen when you collaborate and partner the right way, right? So write that name down so you can start making those connections. Now, I want to talk about something that I do all the time and I like. And that's really getting brands to pay me for visibility, right? Now, you see, when you become a premium service provider, brands, guess what? They want to be associated with you. Why? Because you're working with high-end clients and you're you have the type of audience that they want to reach. This is when it gets sweet, right? This is when all the opportunities start coming your way, when you're positioned properly. And I'm gonna tell you different ways to get brand sponsorships and vendor deals. Number one, you guys should be partnering with some kind of decor brands, brands that offer stuff you use all the time, right? You should be partnering with them to get them to sponsor some of your setups, get them to give you discounted rates. What can happen? They could just say no. I heard a whole lot of no's until they start saying yes. And then they start calling me up and trying to tell you, right? These are people and companies you should be reaching out to. Offer product placement. You guys see me probably do this a lot on my TikTok or something like that, right? When you use premium objects and things like that, let those brands pay you to be featured in your work. You see this happen a lot. That's how I actually got started. Before I started selling equipment and stuff like that, I connected with brands and I became like a spokesperson, right? So it's happening, guys. I'm trying to tell you. Big brands, they pay to be attached to success. I'm trying to tell you. So if you're making moves in your marketplace, don't think you ain't on their radar. So if you're out here doing that premium work, why not get paid for it? Why not get paid for it multiple ways though? Real talk. I do this in my own business all the time. So when I talk about the revenue I make, it's because I've diversified the one skill that I mastered, which was draping. I diversified it, broke that bad boy down and make money various different ways, but I mastered draping, right? I've had my vendors sponsor materials, sponsor the core brands. They or may offer exclusive discounts. I've had them extend discounts to my tribe. They had to stop because y'all was wearing them out though. I've had them give discounts to my tribe, right? And even some companies will pay me just to be featured in my setups. This is a business side of draping that nobody talks about. Everybody just thinks it's all about fabric and, oh, that looks pretty. Baby, it go deeper than that. When y'all see me out here pounding the ground about this draping game because it has so much opportunity. And the things that you guys complain about, I need y'all to realize this has the power to change it. You just got to take action. That's it. So now that you know how powerful affiliate links and sponsorships can be, tell me down in the chat, y'all. Which one y'all setting up first? Which one y'all setting up first? Come on, Andre, I see your face. Which one you doing, boo? Sponsorships, come on with it. There's so much opportunity. Yes, it's on the map. Yes, let's work smarter. I prefer to work alone, but help would be ideal. Come on, Marilyn, help make it a lot easier. Sponsorships, I love it, guys. I'm trying to tell you, it's money out here in these streets. It is. You just got to be able to tap into the resource and know what's out there, right? So, what is your next move? What are y'all doing? Are you going to start reaching out to referral partners? Or are you going to start asking for some collaborations? I've seen so many people in my tribe, just from me having a class in their city, they connected and they were able to have collaborations and they partnered on setups and did different things. Like, that is what it's all about. When we're in class, I now tell them, I say, look at the person to your left and to your right. They're going to help you to some capacity, whether you know it or not. This is your support system, so get it cracking. I'm trying to tell you, it's so much out here, right? You just got to make it, you got to make it happen. I'm gonna give you guys a bonus tip. I know I got to give you a bonus tip. We talked about a lot. We talked about positioning yourself, or I talked about a lot. I did. Locally, digitally, and through collaborations, right? But this one right here, this is the kicker, y'all. This is the kicker. This is the kicker. This is a game changer that really separate people that's struggling for clients and the ones that stay booked and busy, but not just booked and busy, but booked and busy and paid, right? You can be booked and busy and you ain't really making no money. I don't want to be that. I spent some time there before. I don't want to do that. But the moment my business changed is when I really got intentional about outbound marketing. When I got intentional about that, and when I was taught that, it changed everything. I even looked at my business differently. I looked at how I was spending my time differently. This is going to be key for you guys. I made a decision that every single day I was going to spend at least 1 hour on business development. No matter what was happening, I was going to spend 1 hour on business development. And that's actively getting in front of my ideal clients, building relationships, generating leads. Like, this is where my focus was, right? Anything else is not really directly related to what I'm trying to do, but this is it. This is the nuts and bolts to all of it. And I want to tell you guys that when you increase outbound activity, you don't just create leads. What do? You create opportunities. And opportunities, guys, what do? They turn into cash. They turn into cash. It's a game changer. I'm trying to tell you. So main thing is, oh, I keep going the wrong way. The biggest mistake that I see a lot of people make, I see a lot of people in the industry make, is definitely sitting and just waiting for the clients to come. Baby, it don't work that way. I've been in this business for 7 years, something like that. It has never worked that way for me. It hasn't. And when people were falling out the sky on autopilot, they ain't people I wanted to work with. I ain't want to work with them. They wasn't. So I'm trying to tell you, too many business owners are sitting there, they posting and praying, and they hoping that someone just come across their work and book them. That stops today. High-level entrepreneurs, what do they do? What do they do? They're the ones that's not only making money, but they're going to get it, right? They're going out there. They're actively attracting it to them. When people say I'm a money magnet, you can't be a money magnet with a broke mindset. So if you're not doing anything behind the things you say you want, then that's a broke mindset, right? So that's stop today, y'all. That's stop. The biggest positioning mistake is thinking that social media is enough. Guys, it's not. Social media is powerful. I ain't gonna lie. It is, but it's not enough. It's not the only thing that really is going to get you to where you are. Now, mastering outbound marketing means, guys, write this down, some of the ones that I tell you, and you decide which one did you get that you can easily do. Don't sit here and lie to yourself like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna do this, and then you do nothing. So I'm going to give you a couple of them. So you decide which one that you can easily activate so that you can start pushing and moving the needle. Main thing with mastering outbound marketing, it means, one, you can do cold messaging, right? I know y'all think this don't work. A couple people, I thought it was kind of like out of style for right now. Baby, people call me up now. And I'm like, oh, y'all doing cold messaging again? Y'all calling people again? And you want to know what that did to the entrepreneur in me? I'm like, I'm going to get on the phone and call some people up. It's because it works, right? I remember somebody told me a $1,500 vacuum cleaner because just their messaging was on point and they just fell out the sky and they called me up and then came to our house. So guys, I'm trying to tell you, cold messaging, calling high ticket prospects, this actually works. The main thing is if they don't know that you exist, and a lot of people that y'all want to work with don't know you exist. Why? Because your strategy with marketing sucks. And that's just the truth. But if they don't know you exist, how can they book you? You don't want to be in that rinse and repeat of only relying on referrals. Referrals is great, but do you want your income to be attached to somebody referring people to your business? I know I don't. Let them suckers get mad at you, baby. All communication stop. I don't want that to happen. Okay. Second thing you can do is build referral networks so that other people bringing you premium clients on autopilot, right? That's what I just got finished telling you guys. So definitely build yourself a referral network and build it in a way where it's reciprocal, where you're able to maybe refer to them and they can refer to you. That way it's a win-win, okay? Because it does work when it's a win-win. It really does. Third thing is following up immediately. Too many of us, I used to take polls in my group. I just stopped because the answers always were the same about how long does it take for you to follow up. Some people be waiting a week. I'm like, baby, you take a week to follow up with me. The answer is going to be, oh, I booked someone else. That's too long. So you have to follow up immediately, guys, because speed is what closes deals. The faster you respond, the more sales you're going to make. I'm trying to tell you. And even if someone say no, the quicker you're going to get to your yes. Point blank, period. Fourth thing, number 4 is definitely attending industry events. And not just attending, guys. And this is something I used to suck at this. I'm getting a little better. I ain't all the way there yet, though. But not just attending the event, actually pitching your services at the event. Because the best deals do happen right there in those rooms, and even sometimes in the hallways, right? This is very true. I've done this a lot last year, which shown that I've gotten better. I've gotten better. So main thing I want you guys to understand is various different ways that you can do it, right? But just deciding on the one that you feel comfortable with, because this was how I really changed my business, y'all. I went from hopping on sales calls to really controlling my revenue. I wasn't just posting and waiting. I'm DMing. I probably DM'd a couple of y'all. If I DM'd y'all, put DM down in the, or not even just me. If my team DM'd y'all or sent y'all a message, put DM down in the comments. Let you know that we don't just talk this thing, we do it, right? And if I'm doing it, clearly it works. I'm DMing, I'm calling, I'm going to networking events. A lot of my CDIs last year went to a lot of networking events, right? Went to a lot of them, and they were able to see the value of being in those rooms. So I'm trying to tell you, main thing is you want to definitely show up, not only at the event, you want to pitch your services. You also want to follow up like a boss. Don't follow up a week later. You're giving them too much time. You know, when people got to think about it, they're going to think about how much money they got to spend. They be like, you want to know what? No, I don't really need it that bad. You can't give them that much time to actually think about it. But this happened for me and changed what I had going on, because the more I put myself out there, even being uncomfortable, I am not an outside person. I love this. This is safe. It's a controlled environment, but I put myself out there, right? But guess what happened? The more leads came in. And then guess what happened after that? The more sales I was able to close. When you control the traffic, what are you doing? You're controlling your income. You're controlling how much money you make. So I want to ask you guys and be honest. Y'all know this is the honest zone. Are you actively reaching out to your leads daily? Tell me a yes or no down in the comments. Or are you just sitting back and waiting like this? They coming. She coming. I don't know when, but you know, she gonna call me up when she need me. Baby, you got to be proactive in this thing. If it's something you want, you got to go after it. You got to go out there. It don't work that way, because if you're not being intentional about really creating new business every day, guess what you're doing? You're leaving money on the table. That is exactly what you're doing. So I want us, everybody that's on this training, no matter where you fall on the spectrum, I want everyone to make a shift today. Starting today, I want you to commit to at least 1 hour. Y'all, that's not really a lot of time when you think about it. 1 hour every single day doing your outbound marketing, right? And I just shared with you a couple of different ways you could do it. Reach out to your potential clients, right? Follow up with your inquiries, build your referral network. When you increase your outbound activity, you're increasing your leads. And when you increase your leads, you increase your sales. It makes a huge, huge difference. So who want to take things to the next level? Comment. Let's go down in the comments. Let me go over here and see what my lady's talking about. Oh, y'all lighting this chat up. Okay. Okay. Let's go. I love it. I love it. They say, let's go. Okay. I better go then. I better go then. You better roll on. If you guys found this to be helpful, drop me an emoji in the chat. That means you picked up some kind of golden nugget that I shared with you guys today. Even if you're on one of these platforms, drop it down in the chat. And if you upgraded to a VIP, guys, be sure to bring all your questions, everything that you have going on to the VIP session, which is going to be held directly after this session concludes. Let me move this out of the way. And for those that are here, guys, you know I always bring an invitation. I have an invitation for you guys. I know some of you guys are in the, wait a minute, why I can't move this? Hold on. There we go. All right. I have an invitation. I want to find out from you guys that are here who would like to spend one day. I don't need a lot of time. I really don't. Who would like to spend one day implementing the things that I mentioned with you guys today? If that's the case, I want you guys to comment the word tour down in the chat. Is my screen going? Awesome. Hey, Sandra. It is? Okay, let me go back to share. I don't know what happened, but I'm going to go back to share. Thank you, team. And then you guys give me a 1 if you see it up on. Is it back? Thank you, Keisha. I appreciate you. All right, so let me get back over here. Okay, so yeah, if you want to spend a day, I only need one day. Definitely comment. I see the comments coming in with the word tour. Main thing, I don't care what's happening out there. What I do, I am in love with what I do. I take my job as a mentor. I take my job as a coach. I take my job as an instructor. I take it very seriously. It ain't no games over here, right? And I don't allow other people to make a game out of it, right? I will not allow you to quit on yourself. We're going to get you through everything that you desire as it relates to draping. And the main thing, guys, is I can't do that with just YouTube alone. I can't. It's a lot of videos on YouTube. I try and make sure I'm posting stuff on YouTube to help you guys, but truth be told, is not enough, right? YouTube don't give you the experience that class gives you. It doesn't. And the main thing is with those videos, or even some of my virtual programs, guys, the success rate with people trying to do this by themselves, it's slim. I'm not gonna lie. It's about 25%, right? But my success rate with people who actually work with me close, it's about 85. This is a really good number, right? So if videos were enough, and you guys see people that took some of my virtual trainings, but where they end up in a hands-on because it's a totally different experience. If videos were enough, then you could have just turned on YouTube. You wouldn't even have to come to this masterclass. You could just turn on YouTube because I think it's even on YouTube. You need something from someone who has been there before, exactly where you are, and that can take you to exactly where you're trying to go. And the best thing and the best way to do that definitely is with a hands-on experience. I need you guys to notice and really let this one sit in. Premium service providers invest in themselves. Everyone that I showed up on the screen today is a premium service provider, and you've seen them investing in themselves. They're on the journey to mastery. That is totally different from just being a regular Joe Schmo out there in the marketplace, right? The most powerful way to attract premium clients or premium people, and these are the ones that pay for your services, no matter what it is, they pay in your value and your worth, is to become a premium client of your craft, right? Meaning bet on yourself. If you are not willing to bet on yourself, how do you expect someone else? It don't happen that way. I'm trying to tell you. Let me see what y'all talking about over here. I I love y'all. I swear, guys. If for those that may be new and not too sure what happens in here, this is from one of our previous classes. I don't. It could be like a year or so ago, but this is what you can look forward to expecting. I get excited like I wasn't there every time I see any kind of footage from our tours because you could just see the energy in the room, right? The hands-on experience is totally different, and it's really all about instructing you in a way to where you get it. You are the one that's doing the work and being instructed by me. That way you actually, I can see your hand mechanics. I can see what you're doing wrong and I can instruct you the right way. Outside of seeing you do it, how do I know? I can't see what you're doing behind the screen. I could show you what I know and provide my expertise, but I can't see it. I can't give you that personal touch and that professional feedback, right? These tours were crafted for women and men. I gotta say, and men too, because I have men in class, and I'm excited to have gentlemen in class coming up. But these guys are ready to go from basic designs and really pricing out the competition to becoming what? A premium service providers who remains in demand in their city, their state, and their region. Simply put, guys, if you are ready to go from side hustle or you just something you just do and you're really ready to step into full arena of mastering this art and becoming the go-to person in this industry, you don't want to miss the opportunity to really train with me in person. Guys, these tours are every year, they're changing, they're evolving, and I'm excited. I'm excited every time, right? You came to today's training because it's a couple things, a couple different reasons you came. One, you probably want to make your first or your next six figures in draping. Two, you probably need help with pricing and marketing your services because you probably do amazing, but you ain't really making no money at it or not the kind of money you desire, right? Or how about you know that you want to be the best among your competitors, right? You want to be the best. You want to be the sought out person, right? And then lastly, you can benefit from being in an elite community with other women who have the same mission. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it feel like we by ourselves in this industry, right? We in a whole niche alone. So it's hard to really talk and communicate and converse and partner with other professionals because what we do is different. So being in this arena, guys, I'm trying to tell you, it's nothing like it. All roads lead to the Raising the Bar Masterclass tour because the attendees, guys, they get such an experience. And not only that, they expect a comprehensive learning experience that's designed to elevate the draping skills, but not just that. There's no sense in knowing how to drape if you don't know how to price it. How about men knowing how to price your work for profit? And then there's no sense in knowing how to price it if you can't find the people that's going to pay it. So lastly, how about marketing to your ideal clients in an effective way that's going to get you booked, right? And then this year, guys, first year time ever, it's really different because now we're focused around something central, right? This year, our focus is on timeless. If we're doing a regular masterclass, it's timeless. It's all y'all probably seeing my stuff saying back to the basics because that's what I feel is necessary for the industry. I feel the industry got a little bizarre. We need to wheel it back in a little bit. So we're focusing on timeless, back to basics, right? But that also is paired with what's trending, which is Baroque draping. Those two alone is exciting. Like, how can you not be excited for that, right? It is like a breath of fresh air when it comes to the draping industry. Even me as an instructor, when it comes to instruction, it makes it super, super fun. And those of you that may be like wondering what's included, guys, the 1 day experience, it includes the laser focus coaching and mentorship. Definitely the Draping Masterclass. Those of you that come to class, it's a lot that we cover in class. And sometimes y'all go back home and be like, what'd she say? What'd she say, dude? I forgot how to do this. No worries, because you will get a step-by-step tutorial that shows you exactly what we did in class. So that way you ain't gotta worry about coming with no notepad and none of that, because you're gonna have the tutorial when you leave, right? The backdrop blueprint, you get the ebook for that. This has recipes in it. It has all of your templates. It has everything that I teach down word for word for those that like things written down. You got it, right? The lunch, the parking, the student toolkit, the pricing calculator that has been recently updated, your shirt and your apron. That's everything you get in this experience. Now we also offer, because I don't want you guys to just leave and be like, oh God, what am I gonna do now? You get 90 days of free mentorship and raising the bar community, right? And because I also want you to leave with your equipment so you can get right to it, right? You get a free kit. So this is everything that you could possibly need to kind of get your business going. It's no reason why you should not be able to attract your first premium client in 90 days or less. I'm trying to tell you, with the way it's positioned now, you have everything to win. Now, why should you even consider mentorship or think beyond class? Is for a reason such as this. Tiffany Jones is one of my new mentees. Tiffany probably been in probably about a month now, raising the bar mentorship. And I love when Tiffany comes because she keeps you thinking, even as an instructor, because I like her questions. And this is one of her testimonials from, I think it was our class last week. And she was just saying that quick, right? Just being on that mentorship call, the courses that she learned has her looking at design differently. And that's what it's all about. When you can understand color theory, when you can understand measurements, when you can understand how to speak with your clients, when you can understand all this, what does it do? It makes you move in a more confident way, right? She said, talk about aha moments. There has been several over the last 3 courses I attended. I'm trying to tell you. So this is like not me. I don't got to sit here and tell you guys about raising the bar when you guys see what people are experiencing in that mentorship. This is my girl, Andrea. Andrea came back, right? She rejoined raising the bar mentorship. And that's the one thing I love about mentorship. You're not locked in. It's not like a coaching program. It is a revolving door. You get in when you need support, or that's how it is. She rejoined probably like a month ago. And main thing is she was able to come in and she already designed in an amazing way. Look at her work, right? But she's even saying from taking the training we did yesterday, we did a training yesterday, and just being able to go back and look at her stuff differently. Like a lot of you guys have the same thing. Like you drape amazing, but until you understand the little intricate techniques that help you have a more polished and more premium look, it makes all the difference. When you have people that come back that have already taken your class, right? They've already been in your mentorship. That's an indicator that it's something there that they feel like they can always learn, right? Some people go in different directions. Some people pivot. Some people pause. Some people stop momentarily, and it's okay. But the main thing I want you guys to realize is when it comes to this draping game, there's always a home. There's always a safe space, and there's always a community that's always going to accept you guys. So Andrea said this, and this is what a couple of my other ladies said, pretty much talking about yesterday's training, right? That's the intimate ongoing education where you can still receive support while you're on this journey, because it don't all shift and change in one day. Talk about community. This is exactly what it is. You can always kind of see them supporting each other, right? And then even being in, all these ladies gone through my hands-on class, except for one, but if they've already done it, right? Like now still having support, that's what makes it so special. And then having the ongoing education makes it worthwhile, right? Now, when crafting this tour, I could have, I could have did or priced it at what everyone else do. I could have charged like the big institutions, right? What I wanted to focus on is the designer. I wanted to focus on what do they need to get them to the next level, period. I wanted to create something that I wish I had when I got in. So that's what it became all about, right? I wanted it to be super valuable with everything that you could possibly need without you actually breaking the bank. Inside the class, pretty much everything that you would need with draping, you have access to the portals, where is a whole bunch of different tutorials. Also getting the backdrop blueprint, a couple of too many B's right there. The backdrop blueprint ebook, the training toolkits, the posh swag, all that's included, right? On average, this is one thing I love, because on average, I love talking to my past students and my mentees, because on average, our clients is leaving tour ready to really secure four-figure clients starting at around 1,500. Some may be 12, but even still, that's a long way from 6 and 7, which is probably what they were charging before they even came, right? Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Do you feel like you would have a return on your investment if you could confidently pitch your services, $1,500, and earn your next premium client in 30 days or less? Y'all tell me down in the comments. Do you feel like that's a good return on your investment if you can make that back in 30 days? Let me see what y'all saying. Did my okay. Team, is my screen sharing? How it looks to me like it's not sharing. Look at y'all with the yeses. Oh, okay. She said it's sharing. All right, let me go back to mind my business. All right. I see y'all with the yeses. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And also a lot of you guys went and got trained other places. Y'all know I don't do no name dropping here, but how many people in the chat went to a big design school or went and got trained somewhere else? Be super honest. I want you guys, thank you. Oh, I love it. Be super honest. How much did it cost? Tell me down in the chat. How much did y'all spend on this training? And we're not even talking about equipment. We just talking about they're gonna train y'all. How much was it? 2,400. Boom, 2,400. On average, guys, back then it was about, unless it was online, it was about $3,500 for only the class. That did not include equipment. That included nothing else you needed. That was just the freaking class. And I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. And you know, that's a part of investing, right? But because you guys invested the time here today, I really want you to level up. I really want to see hundreds and hundreds more draping designers this year, not in the future, this year. I want to see you guys really thriving and not only surviving in the draping game, right? So yes, about 2,000, I believe, 2,900. Yes, I want you guys to level up. So guess what? We crossing those numbers out. We crossing all the 2,900, 2,000, 24. We crossing all the numbers out, because I have a special offer for you guys. I want you guys to be able to realize what is it going to take for you to turn your desires into reality. Y'all want it, right? But do you want it bad enough? Because it's really time for you to learn from not just institutions or not just have a class. It's time for you to learn from someone who has been exactly where you are and wants to see you win. Guys, when you win, if you came through me, I win. That means I'm doing my job, right? So I want you guys to really say, if you are ready, don't worry about anything. I don't want you guys to worry about nothing in this minute other than I am ready. Everything else will work its way out. If y'all like me, I believe everything is workoutable or figure outable. I do. So if that's the case, I want you guys to put ready down in the chat. Come on, Stephanie. Here's the scoop, right? If you guys are looking to make more money, if you guys are looking to save more time, if you guys are looking to live on purpose and have more freedom, you're in the right place. You are in the right place. If you still think that the investment is holding you back, I got a couple things I want you to consider. Because the Masterclass tour this year is $1,297, right? That is like, if you're charging $1,500 for your next event, not only you getting a return on investment, you also you're making some money, right? You've gotten some money. So that's one thing I want you to consider. If you're thinking the investment is holding you back, you're getting a return on your investment. If you decide, if you provide just one premium design, but at a premium price, I ain't talking about going out there and charging $700, $800. I ain't talking about that. But if you do one and you charge it at the price and the way that you're taught, you reap your investment back right away, right? By investing in your draping skills and your business acumen, that's the second part. That's key. You have the opportunity to attract those people you want to work with. Not only that, you have the opportunity to increase your revenue and grow your business. Main thing is you're going to recoup your investment and surpass your initial. You're going to surpass your initial investment. Now you're upside. Now you're making profit, right? Now you're actually profiting. Second thing is we offer flexible payment options, right? Or installment plans, right? To make the investment more manageable. Now the installment plans that I'm seeing this year is I'm like, wow, right? I haven't had installment plans when I was doing this like a couple years ago. But now with these affordable buy now, pay later options, guys, it's making it a no-brainer for you to just go ahead and take action. The third thing is the value proposition for the masterclass. Guys, the value that you get in this class outweighs the initial investment any day. Hands down, when you invest in hands-on training, practical tools, expert guidance, and the networking opportunities that happen in class, this is what you need to help really achieve your goals and advance your business in the draping game, right? This is it. This is like your kit and caboodle. This is it. When you're working with us, guys, you don't have to worry about being uncertain. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to say. You ain't got to worry about none of that because we got you over here. You can also eliminate the guesswork. So many of my tribe members waste a lot of money on trainings, right? I'm put it out there. They waste a lot of money on fabric. They waste a lot of money on equipment. It's because they're guessing at it, right? They're guessing. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to get this. Well, who told you that? Just invest in the knowledge, right? Just invest in the knowledge so you'll be able to save that money. And you ain't got to worry about being inefficient. You ain't got to worry about being alone, isolated. You ain't got to worry about having a lack of support. Guys, I am in there in the trenches every week with people that are in my program, right? So this is what you have to look forward to. There's several ways that you can cover your investment today to really make this a no-brainer. And when I say no-brainer, I mean like no-brainer. Number one is we offer buy now, pay later. Now, when I first was doing Klarna or Affirm, we offer all of them, right? That's my little timer. We offer all of those. So is doesn't matter which one that you get approved for. We offer them all, but it's making it much more affordable now, right? Now we have Klarna, Affirm, all of them, and all you gotta do is see what city is coming to you. We are going to be in Atlanta. That's the Baroque draping, and now that we secured a nice size venue, we've opened because it was sold out. We've opened it up to 5 slots, and now we only got 4 left. We got 4 slots left for that class. From Atlanta, we'll be in Fredericksburg, Charlotte, from Charlotte, Columbia, Killeen, and from Killeen, Vegas, right? So they are the locations that right now where we're going. And in Fredericksburg, we're actually being hosted by the amazing Miss Brooks. Now, Miss Brooks is also a part of my tribe. Miss Brooks has been in Raising the Bar mentorship. She is totally amazing. I absolutely love her hands down. So if you are in the Virginia area, that is one class, the DMV period. If you're in the DMV, that's one location you definitely want to look up. From there, we are hosted by the amazing Miss Shanita. I think Shanita is here. So we coming to Columbia. We haven't been to Columbia, so I'm excited to come to Columbia. And I seen in a group that it was a lot of you guys in Columbia. Who in Columbia? Miss Shanita, you here on the call? Super excited to be coming to Columbia, South Carolina this year. And then with the Columbia class, that is perfect for people that's like a beginner, people that's looking for those timeless techniques that never go out of style. This is the perfect class for you, right? And if you are kind of like trying to take it to the next level, guys, I'm in Killeen, Texas. I'm be with amazing Miss Latrice Jones. Guys, this is going to be a phenomenal 3-day workshop, guys. Now, if y'all familiar with Latrice classes, like it's a lot. There's going to be a lot happening in this location. Like 3 days, I'm trying to tell you. I'm excited for this opportunity. This will be a specialized Baroque draping training mixed with florals and business mentor. It's a lot. So that is a valuable class as well that you definitely can't put up, right? So I want you guys to realize that this is several different opportunities, several different locations, and several different skill sets that you can master and learn this year alone. So those of you that may not be on your device, I know you're probably on your phone. So if you're not on your phone, you can hit the QR code. But also, I know my team put the link down in the comments for you to sign up if you're looking to sign up. The buy now, pay later options, I believe they start as low as like $86 a month. That is like crazy, but hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Here it is right here. Like, guys, if I probably would have, when I first invested in my training, it took me a while. I think it took me a year because I was new. I'm like, I ain't got that kind of money. And until I finally broke down, but there was no opportunities like this. $80 a month, I would have easily jumped on it as soon as I thought about this was something I wanted to do. But that wasn't the opportunity for me at the time. But the beauty is that you guys have it tonight, right? Or today. You have the opportunity today. I want you to realize this is as easy as giving up coffee for a month. Just give up coffee, right? And that's gonna be good for you anyway. So I want you to realize if you just do that small sacrifice, you could be making a world difference in your business. You got two choices, y'all. You got two choices. First option is to do nothing, right? Take this leap of faith do not take this leap of faith and it's 100% risk-free. You ain't risking anything. So guess what? You can't be expecting much. There's no risk there, right? It's no reward. Second option, guys, is to definitely pony up this tiny investment today. And I want you to realize that compared to everything else that you get in return, this is something that's definitely worth giving it a shot. Giving it a shot. Now, if you're on the fence, right? If you're on the fence in any kind of way or have any questions, you guys know my team is here. All you gotta do is put in the word support and they'll reach out to you personally to help you and assist you while we're here on the call. This program is definitely, guys, is designed to transition you out of being on the fence. That's why I dump so much value in it, right? If you don't have the money to invest in the things that makes you more money, then you must have the money to lose by constantly working with low-paying clients. Because I don't know if you believe it or not, but you are losing money by working with bargain basement Betty. Not to mention you're losing time. You are, right? Let's get back to a happy place in business where you love doing what you do. Now I'm gonna give you guys a couple of minutes to go ahead and enroll if you are interested. While we do that, I'm gonna open it up for any questions if you guys have any questions. And if you do enroll while you're here, for one, you get that bonus, which is the 90 months, 90 months, 90, 90 days of Raise the Bar mentorship. And you also get your kit so that you can start rocking and rolling right away. So I want you to just type I'm registered so that we can celebrate you. And those of you who stayed to the end, this is where we pretty much conclude. But if you have VIP, I want you to definitely stay at the conclusion of it, right? Main thing is I want you guys to realize that in order to become really successful in this draping game, I want you guys to realize you got to master three things. One, you got to master the people, right? Building strong relationships with clients and attracting consistent traffic is going to be essential to your long-term success. Not only that, everything we talked about today is becoming the expert in a crowded market, right? Draping is becoming crowded. It's not quite saturated, but it is becoming a little more crowded than what it was because a lot of people get in and think, oh, I could do that. And then they find out real fast, oh, it ain't that easy. But this is where you position yourself as the go-to expert. And pricing, guys, this is the third pillar. This is the one on our last masterclass. This is where charging your value not only going to boost your revenue, but what else will it do? It attract clients who are serious about quality. It eliminates you having to work with headache clients, period. So you have to price it accordingly to the people that you want to work with. Okay? So again, that's the QR code, and I'm going to come over here to see what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, so we have Donna Holt, and she's at work, so she is multitasking. Shout out to her for being here and being committed. She asked, what is the difference in the Atlanta class versus the other locations?
So the first Atlanta class for April the 5th is a Baroque training, right? Meaning the entire, it's more of it's like a mini event, mini wedding. It's all Baroque draping throughout the entire. We're not covering the premium, like what you guys see, a bunch of different backdrops. It's not going to be that. This is a specialized training. It's going to be Baroque draping, florals, tablescapes, things like that. Floor wrap, pretty much setting up a mini event. But the main thing is a Baroque draping. You'll be learning Baroque draping. Um, what other location is it? And the other locations except for Colleen. Colleen is Baroque draping as well. That's a whole, you guys know how trees do it. It's a whole shindig over there. Whole thing over there. Um,
Yes,
Teacher
yes.
say I'm waiting for Chicago.
Uh-huh. There were a few other questions, so let me make sure I get to them. There are several people that are ready. So if you are registering, definitely let us know so we can congratulate you. If you have any questions or need us to reach out to you personally to support you with your process, definitely make sure that you type support in the comment section so that we can talk through things with you. Just like Precious said, make sure that you know that there's a spot for you somewhere, whether it's on tour, whether it's in raising the bar mentorship. There is something at all levels for you to get started where you are. There was a question, Precious, maybe you'll understand this better, that
Mhm.
asked, do you teach the drama draping?
She probably talk about Baroque.
Okay.
Gotta
Yeah. So
be Baroque. That's the Atlanta class and
awesome.
Colleen. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I think those were the main things. But she would just confirm that yes, she hands-on is what she needs. Her and Jacqueline are both joining us in VIP. So I think that was all the questions that we had. Someone asked about Charlotte, if it was one day, and I confirmed it is April 12th, which is one day. Are there any other questions, ladies? Let me check YouTube to see if there were any questions there. How many days is the Atlanta class?
All classes are one except for Colleen. Colleen is three, but every other class is one day.
Okay. The Stephanie asked, where are the other Baroque draping classes being held other than Atlanta?
As of now, it's just Atlanta and Colleen. They're the two that is Baroque. Charlotte may be, but I'm not too sure as of right now. But it's
Got it.
definitely so Stephanie is Colleen. It's in Texas. It's Killeen. And that's in Texas. I think she said maybe 2 hours, an hour and a half from Houston, something like that.
Gotcha. And then Erica from YouTube, we had a great audience here on YouTube.
Really?
Asked, do you offer any classes that do not fall on Saturdays?
Um, it's kind of hard to say. So yeah, like my classes aren't based on days, it's based on the tour. So if I'm doing 7 different classes in 7 different cities, some of those cities going to fall on a Tuesday or Wednesday. It's just kind of where it falls on that 2 week sprint. So all of my classes are not on Saturdays. That's not how I arrange them. It's just about how they fall in the tour. I know Charlotte, I don't think that's a Tuesday. I mean a Saturday. I don't think Columbia, I don't remember. I know Fredericksburg is not a weekend. I know that's like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, something like that. So yeah, it just the day is really dependent on the actual tour and the travel time.
Gotcha. And what we could do as a team, I'll just put an internal note, is that we can add the actual days on the
Yeah.
actual site. So we have the dates on the site. So if you all click on this link, I just dropped it in YouTube. I'm just dropping it in the chat as well. Every single thing that Precious just mentioned, all of it is on this page. So every date, every city, how many days, all of that is on the page. And of course, we are here to support you. So Stephanie, we did get your support request. We'll be reaching out to you right after VIP. And Jacqueline, we got your support request, and we'll probably just take it into the VIP session as well. Any other questions so we can let Precious get ready for her VIP session? Drop a 2 if we're all good.
Thank you guys.
Awesome,
You,
awesome,
Mary.
awesome.
I'm happy you're back, Mary, too. I'm glad you're back.
Awesome. All right. So we're going to just take a brief intermission of about 2 to 3 minutes. So Precious could just take a sip of water, a deep breath. You all can do the same. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for today's Draping for Dollars Masterclass. Today was on positioning. Last week was on people, and next week is on pricing. And I'm going to ask everyone for next week's when we drop that announcement, which will be likely somewhere between today and tomorrow. Make sure you invite someone new to next week's training. It's going to be our grand finale, wrapping up this three-part series. So next week will be all about pricing. It's very, very, very important. That's why we saved the best for last. So thank you, ladies, for joining us. VIPs, you have a star by your name and you can stay on. We will drop the VIP link again for anyone that wants to join us. Other than that, everyone is free to go.
Bye, guys.
So I will check and verify our VIPs. And all right, ladies, see you all later. We're going to go into our VIP session. So I'm just going to be pulling anyone that's not VIP into the waiting room. If you plan to join us, we've dropped the link in the chat. Thank you. All right. So Precious will be coming on in just a second. Jacqueline, thank you so much for being here with us, as well as Bathsheba. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us on VIP. Precious will be coming on in just a moment. Just to ask you all a few questions. What was that I need to upgrade to VIP moment for you? What did you upgrade to VIP for? And feel free to unmute, ladies. This is an interactive session. You can also come on camera. Hopefully you all can hear me okay.
Good afternoon. I'm hearing you okay, but I'm on the road, so I'm gonna have to keep my camera off because I'm driving. But I upgraded to VIP because I want to grasp everything that I can grasp as my business has taken off this year. And I want to be able that I'm able to offer my clients more and receive more.
Love it. Love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe on the road. How about you? Our other VIP.
As my business has taken off this year.
Okay. Jacqueline, can you hear us okay? On the road. How about you?
Can you guys hear me?
I can.
Can you hear me?
I can. It sounds like there's some echo in the background, but we can hear you. Jacqueline, can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
I don't think you guys can hear me.
I can hear you, Jacqueline.
Can you hear me?
Oh, there's a delay. Okay.
Echo in the background, but we can hear you.
Is there a device that you have
Can
on
you guys
speaker?
hear me?
Yes, we can.
I don't think you guys can hear me.
I can hear you, Jacqueline.
Yeah,
Oh, there.
I'm gonna mute Jacqueline for right now. Precious, just a real quick question. What's the name of your CRM?
Posh Academy Pro.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, I know that both Bathsheba and Jacqueline are number one. They're ready to learn more about the tour. They may have some questions for you, Precious. You may want to get to learn them a little bit if you don't know them already, but I know you know your people. So I'll let you take it away, and we're here in the background if you need us.
Thank you. So, hey, ladies. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Beth. I don't want to mess this up now. Beth Sheba. I think it was you that said you were on the road. So this is a VIP session, and the whole purpose of the VIP session is one, I get to learn a little bit more about your business and see if there anything I could offer you as far as a quick solution, and if there's any questions you have about tour or like where could we help you at this moment, at this level that you are at right now, because we do a lot of different things here at the Posh Academy, and with the tour being the upcoming main event, that is where you really focus on elevating in all of the areas I mentioned on the masterclass. So is this sound like something that would help with your business where you are now? I believe, was it Beth Sheba that said did you say you're new, kind of just wanting to grasp everything to take your business to the next level?
No, I'm not really new. I had the opportunity to finally meet you at Tosh in North Carolina. South Carolina, North
Oh,
Carolina. Yes.
okay.
And I'm from the Bahamas. I do a
Oh,
lot, I yes, I do a lot of draping here, but as I indicated in one of our chats a while back, I do have a serious problem with the swag. And when it's standalone or some swags, but you know how you have the bunch of swags in the middle? I just can't seem to get it right. So I'm like, listen here, let me just bite the bullet and get into one of Precious' classes. And then I noticed the Baroque is coming along. I said, okay, because persons have sent it to me to ask me if I can, um, create it. I don't want to make a boo-boo out of it because when it comes to draping here in the Bahamas, my name is thrown around a lot. And I get a
okay.
lot of clients who require draping. And so that is one of the reasons why I really wanted to get into your class. I've been trying to do it now for a couple of years, but every time you have a class, I haven't even. And it hurts my heart. It hurts me.
Okay. So yeah, with you traveling from the Bahamas, the most likely class that you would be interested in is what, the Atlanta class?
I go all over. I just came out of Vegas on week before last. I did the trade show. They had the ARA trade show that they had in Vegas.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
doesn't make a difference. Even if wherever I need to go, I go.